This is my third time shooting this. Actually, I just interrupted. I got interrupted like 2 more times. Yeah, what I was saying, for $60, the technology on this is pretty expensive looking. It feels expensive. It looks not only well put together, it's so organized and decent and so clean. It's not like that cheap crap like what Crossman's got. When it's non-blowback, it's all plastic most of the time. Hold up for a second. Just hoping for that dumbass to come back out. No, he ain't done yet. Hold up. Damn. Excuse me. It happens all the time when I come out here during the daytime anyway. What I was saying is something like that Steyr A1 made in Austria. That one may be cheap also. It's around $60, about the same price, close to that. This one is a little bit cheaper for some reason, but this is 480 FPS. The Steyr is like 450. So not only that, it seems like for non-blowbacks, they're gonna be extra cheap because the consumer, it's like to entertain the consumer's desires. You have to blowback pistols are more realistic and are much closer to, entertaining the customers, the consumers. So it's like non-blowback pistols don't really have much price. They're much cheaper. But compare this to the Steyr. The Steyr made in compare this Lancer Air Tactical, what do you call it? Lancer Tactical Air Pistol Saber. Lancer Saber. Compare this to the Steyr that's made in Austria. This is Chinese. This is made in China. It's more like they're more high quality and more reliable. This thing does not feel cheap at all. It feels it feels like $100 pistol. It's more like the first BB gun that I bought was a Colt Commander, 300 FPS, and it was $100. I bought that in person though. I bought it at a Walmart store in University Drive, Sunrise, Florida, University Drive, and Oakland Park. That was my first best BB gun. Now, they say this costs $60 on the website, and it's a non-blowback. Not only that, it's made out of metal. It's metal frame. It's crazy. It sounds a little cheapish, but it sounds also expensive. It feels expensive. And it sounds like a regular empty pistol that shoots real bullets, or it sounds pretty much like a very expensive, realistic blowback pistol like this Crossman full auto. This is the full auto. This is the blowback. See? Full auto. Moving parts on the outside. And this one, that's a Crossman right there. And this is the Lancer. Non-blowback. Almost exactly replica. No moving parts. Nothing. Sounds almost realistic. Pretty much like that one. I would say that gun is probably worth $100 also. This one is like $100, and this other one, the gray colored one from Crossman that's like this, is also a full auto Beretta, 400 FPS. That one has a tactical, like they call that one a tactical, but a different name, different color. It's from Crossman, full auto, just like this. That was about $80 more expensive, so it's $180 to $200 for the other one. I did order it, but I canceled it. I wanted the cheaper one. But I could say is that this right here, it has almost the same thing underneath. It's got the octagon key wrench hole for the CO2, but this is the entire magazine. The entire magazine comes out, and this one, it has the same exact thing right here, but the magazine is separate. Yeah, the magazine is different on this one because this is non-blowback. So this is the blowback magazine. Non-blowback magazine goes into this one. It's made different, but it has the same key wrench hole right here, and this one has a key wrench hole over here. This looks something like it. It looks something like that, but the entire piece slides out with the CO2 in it because it's blowback. Blowback guns have it. Basically, they're so almost exactly alike. Let me see, let me check it out. The screws come off right here. These don't come off. I think you gotta pull this off. You gotta take the screws off. Oops, I almost bruised it. These don't have any screws for you to take it apart. And the button right here, you press for the tear down lever. You gotta press this, pull that down. This one works. And then you slide. Hold on a second, I can't do it with one arm. You cock this back and you slide this forward, I think. Yeah, this comes out. Actually, the barrels, I had it sliding out before. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, I'll go ahead and put it back together. I don't feel like messing with it. You just push this back in. In a second. There's something that, alright, I think it. Something didn't go right. I didn't mess with it before, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, this thing sticks out. Alright, let me try it again. Let's see what happened. Yeah, here it is. It slides forward. That comes out. But if I'm not gonna take it apart, I think, hold up, I'm kind of stuck here. Alright, it came back, alright. It should go back together. Alright, there it is. Tear down lever came back. I'm just gonna disengage this thing right here. Alright. It's a nice piece of machine that Crossman got. This is the only best gun that I know that Crossman has just put together and doesn't break. Some of the paint got rubbed off, but this gun is in perfect shape, man. It's like I hardly ever use it that much. I only use it a couple of 100 times and let it sit. But I'm gonna start using it again. I'm gonna use it for kicks for now. I mean, I'm sorry I let it sit so long. Whoa, shit. That's what happens when you touch the button by accident. It's nice and heavy and realistic. This is the blowback version. And this is the non-blowback. This is not Crossman, this is Lancer. I tell you, this one, it sounds so natural and so real. And it feels natural and it feels real. The only thing is, I haven't fired it once. I bought it. I got it yesterday evening. I picked it up around 4 o'clock, 4:15, 4 o'clock, because I was so busy doing something else. I haven't tested it out yet. This one is not new. This one has been used a couple 100 times. But the best part about this is 480. The second best thing about it, it's very well put together like this one. It's solid. It's all metal, just like this one. They're just about exactly the same. They both use the same thing, like right here. Hold on a second. Oh shoot, wait a minute. Yeah, it fits. There's no CO2 in this side. See, it fits, it turns around. See, it turns. This doesn't belong to that. This comes with that. I don't know what I did with a thing for this. I think it's in the Stars box. The Star A1. Yeah, but I could use this. I could use this for that anyway. This one belongs to this guy. It comes with its own. Shoot. Comes with its own BBs also. It's pretty cute, man. I like the way the manufacturers do their things. It's just, sometimes you gotta watch what you spend your money on. Sometimes you gotta spend your money on the hard way. Find out. If you wanna find out good quality and durability, go with something that's got a different name. Try. I know it ain't hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. You gotta find out the hard way. You gotta get your butt kicked a couple of times. And that's what happened. You can see why I got all these X amount of guns. I'm looking for something. But I think I landed on probably the first or the second best ear pistol in my entire life. I don't know. I'm guessing I did. But the most well put together pistols has got to be either this one or that one. The most, The only thing I could do if I wanted to turn the FPS up on this, take the barrel out and modify the barrel. The valve, I might not do anything about that. The spring, yes, I could do something about it. I would have to lengthen the barrel and make it stick out of the gun at least that far to get at least 410 FPS out of it instead of 400 or 380 or maybe 360 since it burns out kind of quick. I did that once to Crossman's 1911. I replaced a 4-inch barrel. It was 480 FPS. I took the 4-inch barrel and I actually cut a 9-inch barrel about 5 inches long, and it stuck out at the front. So I'm guessing the FPS probably is maybe 500 because it's at 480. But on this one, if you switch the barrel and change the spring, it should come up to 430. I'm guessing. It should. The only thing different is it might use up a little extra CO2. So you're looking at probably, I'm guessing it will be somewhere about 1.5 magazines, 1 3/4 before it dries out. On this Crossman full auto, yes, I believe it can modify it. You could turn it up. I'm gonna do that later on, but it's been 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. So it's like I was trying to get rid of it, but I kind of changed my mind. I guess because I bought this, I'm starting to like this one again. This one ain't really got much to show, but I guess I'll keep it and mess with it for a while. 4.5. Yeah, made in Taiwan. This one. It doesn't say so, but it's on the package. It's on the owner's manual. I already read it. It's made in China. It's distributed in California. This one is made in Taiwan. Anyways, let me see what I said. If you really don't believe that this Lancer is all metal, it says so right here. It says frame material made out of metal, barrel type metal, airgun power type CO2, caliber .45, rounds 21 rounds, black. I think this one is about 20 or 19. They say on YouTube, they say this Crossman full auto, you should only stick 19 in there, because if you stack it all the way to the top, if you stack it, it's like you pull this all the way down. If you stack too much of it, that follower that goes up all the way to the top, it's gonna stick out. It's gonna come back a little bit. It's gonna like stick out this way, because that gap space right there, it cannot handle that extra BB in there. If you can get it to hold still, but it doesn't do that, that follower is gonna kind of stick out backwards and cause it to fall out. Actually, the gun's not gonna fire. It's not gonna come up and push the BBs up into the chamber. Just be aware of that. So the magazine capacity really is 19 on this one. They didn't make it too right. But on this one, it's 21. This one is 21. Something tells me I'm gonna be buying a second one exactly like it, because I already did. I had 2 of these just a while ago, but the other one went out. You all saw that. You saw it when I was shooting at the other one last night. This is the brand new one. This is my second one. The other one before that, I already sent it off to Umrax just about 4 or 5 days ago. This, I might get 2 more or 1 more of these. They're very cheap. Possibly I might. I'm thinking about it. Sooner or later, I'm gonna warm this one up. I'm just gonna try and modify it, that's all. Alright, I don't know if I got anything else to say. It does say so right there. See, all the good ones are going out. 480 FPS. I believe the reason why they're buying that one so much is because it's made out of metal. Yes, the FPS will get them excited, but that's not all. It's made out of metal. It feels realistic, and it's kind of got some weight to it. The raw power and everything might get them excited. It doesn't have moving parts. It's $60. It should be all. It should be all good. If this was actually Crossman, if you put it this way, if this full auto Beretta can go 480, well, of course it's already popular. It's popular, but they complain about the magazine not stacking up all the way to 20. Not only that, they're complaining about, their fingers hurting. Their fingers hurt when they pull the follower down to try and hold the magazine open and load the BBs in there. It's not easy to use. The magazine is their main issue. I'm talking about the people doing the review. The customers buying this, they cuss and complain about it. It doesn't hold. You gotta hold it down with your fingernails. And they say they hurt their fingers doing that. It has nothing to lock. You can't lock it. And it burns out pretty quick on full auto. Anybody knows that. It's only a pistol anyway. To tell you the truth, it burns out on 2 magazines on semi. In my case, I don't know. I'm talking about when it doesn't shoot so normal anymore. So I would say this is not only raw and vicious like one of Crossman's 480 pistols. It should conserve and maintain. I would say it's going to be better than the Heckler & Koch a little bit. this one. I definitely think so. But I'm gonna go ahead and find out for sure. Let's see if it really is what it is. Alright, I don't know what else to say. I guess that's it.